I got my $10,000 back from a scammer by messaging his mom. This was 3 years ago. I'm 32, just bought my first fixer-upper house in Smithtown, New York. It was built in 1987. Place needed work everywhere. Roof was shot. Basement had water damage. But the biggest thing was the kitchen. It was pure 80s. Oak cabinets with brass handles, cracked tile countertops, fluorescent box light. I wanted to gut it completely. I'd never done a renovation before. I watched HGTV, thought how hard could it be. I called 3 contractors from Google. First guy shows up in a BMW, walks through, doesn't measure anything, says 28,000, says his guys are booked 3 months out. Second guy seems more normal. Pulls out a tape measure, checks the walls, says 25,000, says he can start next month. Third guy was Dave. Dave pulled up in a beat-up Ford F-150 with a magnetic sign on the door. Said Dave's Custom Kitchens and Baths. He was maybe 35. Jeans, Carhartt hoodie. He spent an hour in my kitchen. Measured every wall twice. Opened cabinets. Checked plumbing. Looked at the subfloor. He asked questions the other guys didn't. Said the wall between kitchen and dining room was load-bearing. Said if I wanted it open concept, we'd need a beam. He seemed like he actually knew construction. He pulled up photos on his phone, before and afters, of 10 different kitchens. White shaker cabinets, quartz counters, subway tile. Exactly what I wanted. He said he'd done 3 houses on my street last year. Named the addresses. I drove by later. The kitchens looked good from the windows. I didn't knock on doors though. That was my first mistake. Dave says 20,000 flat. Everything included. Cabinets, counters, tile, backsplash, sink, faucet, demo, install, haul away, labor, 20 grand. He says he needs 50% up front to order materials. Says cabinet lead times are 6 weeks right now because of supply chain stuff. Says he can't start demo until cabinets are confirmed. 10,000 deposit. I ask if he takes credit card. He says cash or check only for deposits. Says card fees kill his margins. I've never hired a contractor. I don't know 50% upfront is illegal in Illinois. Law says 10% max, or $1,000, whichever is less. But Dave seems legit. He has a business card, has an LLC name, has pictures, has a truck. I write him a check for $10,000 on a Tuesday. He hands me a 1-page contract. Says his lawyer wrote it. Says cabinets ordered Monday. Says his crew starts demo in 2 weeks. We shake on it. 2 weeks pass. Nobody shows up. I call Dave Wednesday morning. Goes straight to voicemail. Box is full. I text him. No reply. No read receipts. Thursday, nothing. Friday, nothing. I'm starting to panic. Saturday, I drive to the address on his business card. 1450 West Main Street, Suite 203. It's a UPS store. I go inside, ask the guy at the counter about Suite 203. He says, yeah, that's a mailbox rental. Says Dave picks up mail once a week. I ask if Dave has been in. Guy says, not in 2 weeks. I call the number on Dave's truck again. This time, it says, the number you have dialed is not in service. Disconnected. I go home and Google Dave's Custom Kitchens and Baths, Long Grove, Ill. Website was there last week. Now it's a GoDaddy parked page. Facebook business page, deleted. Yelp, 4 reviews last week, now 0. That's when my stomach drops. I got scammed. I call my bank. Ask if they can stop the check. They say it cleared 3 days ago. Money is gone. I call Long Grove Police, non-emergency line. Officer comes out, takes a report. He's maybe 50, seen this before. He says yeah, this happens all the time. Says it's a civil matter. Says unless I can prove Dave never intended to do the work, police can't charge him criminally. Says I have to sue him in civil court. Says good luck. I call 3 lawyers Monday. First one wants a $5,000 retainer just to file. Says even if we win, Dave probably filed bankruptcy or has no assets. Says collecting judgments is hard. Says guys like Dave run cash businesses, own nothing in their name. Second lawyer says the same thing. Third lawyer says, don't bother. Says, I'll spend $5,000 to win $10,000 maybe, and never collect. Says I'm probably just out the money. I'm sitting in my kitchen Tuesday night, staring at these ugly oak cabinets. Down $10,000. Credit card debt now, because I floated the check thinking I'd pay it back in a month. My girlfriend says, let it go. Says it's an expensive lesson. Says we can save up again. I can't sleep. I'm on my phone at 2 a.m. Googling contractor took deposit, never showed up. Forum after forum. Same story. Everyone says, sue him. Everyone says you won't collect. Then I remember Dave's truck. The magnetic sign. It had a phone number. 847 to 555 0192. The number that's now disconnected. But I still have it in my call log. I'm half asleep, but I copy the number. I opened Facebook. I paste 84755500192 into the search bar. I don't expect anything. Facebook says, one result. I click. It's a profile. Woman, maybe 60. Name is Linda Matthews. Profile picture is her and a guy in his 30s. I zoom in. It's Dave. Same face, same Carhartt hoodie from the day he came to my house. Her bio says, proud mom of 2 boys. Grandma to 3 angels. John 3:16. Her recent posts are all family stuff. Pictures of grandkids. Church bake sale. Nothing about a business. I scroll her friends list. Dave Matthews. Private profile. No posts. I don't message Dave. I click message on Linda. My hands are shaking. I don't know what I'm doing. I type. Hi Linda, sorry to bother you so late. My name is Jake. I hired your son Dave to redo my kitchen 3 weeks ago. I gave him a $10,000 deposit check. He was supposed to start demo this week. Now his phone is disconnected, his website is down, and I can't reach him. I'm really worried. Is he okay? Did something happen to him? I have the contract and the canceled check from my bank. Please let me know. I hit send at 2:17 a.m. I don't expect a reply. I figure she'll block me, or she's in on it. I put my phone down. Finally, fall asleep at 4 a.m. I wake up at 9:30 a.m. to a notification. Linda Matthews replied, Hi Jake, I'm so sorry. Dave is fine. He's just been going through a really hard time lately. He's between jobs. He lost some people. He will call you today. Please don't be mad at him. He's a good boy. He's just lost. I read it 3 times. Between jobs? He told me he had 3 crews. Lost some people? What does that mean? I reply right away. I'm polite. Hi Linda, thank you so much for replying. I'm glad Dave is okay. I was really worried. I understand people go through hard times. I just need to figure out my kitchen situation. I have the contract and the canceled check. I also wanted to let you know that in Illinois, contractor fraud over $2,000 is a Class 3 felony. I continue. I really don't want to get the Lake County District Attorney involved. I don't want Dave to get in trouble. Just want my deposit back so I can hire someone else. Have to replace my cabinets before winter. If I don't hear from Dave by Friday with a plan, I'll have to file a police report for felony theft. I really hope it doesn't come to that. Please tell Dave I'm willing to work something out. Thank you, Jake. I hit send. 10 minutes pass. My phone rings. Unknown number. I answer. Woman's voice, crying. Jake. This is Linda, Dave's mom. Please don't call the police. Please. Dave made a huge mistake. He got in over his head. He took deposits from 3 jobs, and his supplier raised prices, and he panicked. He's not a bad person. He's my son. He has 2 little girls. If he gets a felony, he'll never work again. Please, I'm begging you. She's sobbing. I don't know what to say. I'm mad, but I hear a mom begging for her son. I say, Linda, I'm not trying to ruin his life. I just want my $10,000 back. That's my savings. I can't afford to lose it. She says, I know. I know. Dave doesn't have it. He spent it, but I do. I will pay you back myself. Please don't ruin my son's life. I'll have a cashier's check in the mail today. Please give me your address. I give her my address. I don't believe her. I think she's buying time. I hang up. I sit there. An hour later, she texts me a picture. Cashier's check from Chase Bank. Pay to the order of Jake Morrison. $10,000 and 0 cents. Memo. Refund. She says, it's in the mail. You'll have it Thursday. Please tell me you got this message. Please tell me you won't call the I reply, I got it. Thank you. I won't call anyone if the check clears. Thursday comes. Mail runs at 11 a.m. I'm watching the window like a hawk. Mail truck pulls up. I'm outside before the mailman leaves his seat. He hands me a stack. I flip through. Chase Bank envelope. Return address, Linda Matthews, 8421 Oakwood Drive, Mundelein, Ill. I rip it open. Cashier's check. $10,000. No note. I drive straight to my bank. I don't deposit it in the ATM. I go inside. Tell the teller the situation. She says cashier's checks are guaranteed funds. Says it'll clear immediately. Runs it through. Receipt says available balance. Plus $10,000. I walk out. I'm shaking. I'm whole. I text Linda. Check cleared. Thank you. I won't be contacting anyone. Hope Dave gets help. She replies instantly. Thank you. Thank you. God bless you. Please delete my number. Please don't ever contact Dave again. He's getting help. He's moving to Florida with his sister. I delete her number. I delete the Facebook messages. I never heard from Dave again. 6 months later, I'm curious. I go to the Illinois Department of Financial and Professional Regulation website. I search Dave Matthews Contractor. License number 6145291. Status: revoked. Date: March 15, 2024. Reason: failure to perform work after accepting payment. Multiple complaints. There are 3 complaints listed. Mine isn't one of them. Looks like 2 other people filed with the state. Looks like Linda didn't pay them back. Or she couldn't afford to. I Googled Dave's name, plus arrested. Nothing. Looks like he never got charged criminally. Looks like he just lost his license and disappeared to Florida. I think about it sometimes. I could have ruined his life. Felony would mean no jobs, no custody of his kids, maybe jail. His mom saved him. She paid my 10 grand. So here's what I learned from the whole thing. 1. Illinois law says contractors can only take 10% down or $1,000. Whichever is less, before work starts. If they ask for 50%, walk away. It's illegal. 2. Always check IDFPR website to verify a license is active. Takes 30 seconds. 3. Get everything in writing. My 1-page contract was trash. No start date, no end date, no payment schedule. And 4. The weirdest lesson. Sometimes, moms get things done faster than cops and lawyers combined. Linda got me my money in 3 days. The state would have taken 6 months. A lawsuit would have taken 2 years, and I'd never collect. Was it ethical to threaten her son with felony charges? I don't know. Was it legal? Yes. I was owed a legal debt. I just stated the consequences of theft. I just went around Dave and went to his mom. Would I do it again? If someone stole 10 grand from me? Yeah, probably. I feel bad for Linda. She paid for her grown son's crime. But I also had to pay my mortgage. Dave cashed my check and ghosted me. He put his mom in that position, not me. I just wanted my kitchen done. So tell me, would you have messaged his mom or eaten the 10 grand? Comment below. If someone crossed the line with you, subscribe to Crossed Lines. Because when someone crosses the line, we cross it back.